guitar players. I'm Sam Lyons, and I want to welcome you to Best Beginner Guitar Lessons. If you're an adult in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s, and you're wanting to get started learning how to play the guitar, maybe in your earlier years you tried to learn for some reason or other, you didn't have the time or the right course, whatever the reason, and you want to learn now, I can help you. I wish I had this way back when I first started playing guitar. I've been playing for about 40 years. I've been teaching lessons for over 40 years. And the best way to learn guitar is by learning chords and playing songs. Quickest, easiest, best way. Keeping it very, very simple. But you have to know what chords and how to play the chords properly, how to practice the chords properly. Now, I'm going to show you that today. We're going to start on that journey today. So if you've been wanting to play, maybe you've been trying to play, you find making the chords is hard, you can't make them sound right, you have a lot of dead notes, you have a lot of trouble switching from one chord to the other, problem solved. And I'm going to help you with that right now today. You're never too old to learn how to play guitar. Never too old. And again, if you follow along with what I'm going to show you today and some other videos coming up, you'll be able to learn to play guitar and start playing your favorite songs really quick, in a matter of weeks, not days. I mean, not months and years, in a matter of weeks. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share some tips with you also that's going to help you learn how to make the notes sound clearer and be able to change from one to the other. But to get started, we're going to talk about two chords. The G chord and the C chord. Now, you may have been trying to play the G chord the traditional way and find it hard with the big spread from the 5th and 6th strings and the 1st string for the G. Okay, hard to get the fingers on them, get them straight down, and make them sound right. Okay, so what you want to do is let your arm relax by your side and let your hand come around and just let your fingers come around and be up and down. You're not wanting to let your fingers be at an angle. You're not wanting your elbow to be out here, close to your body. Come around with your fingers, and you want to touch the very tip of your finger to the string and press straight down through the fretboard. So that's the key to that. Come around, let your fingers be as straight up and down as possible, and use the very tip of your finger. So G chord. Then the C chord, same thing. You see the big spread right here on the C. This is the standard C chord. 2nd, 4th, and 5th string, 1st, 2nd, 3rd fret. Okay, C. Okay, so if you're trying to learn those two and you're having trouble making the chord, making your fingers touch the proper strings, and when you're fretting them, you always want to be next to the fret. Your finger right next to the fret you're supposed to be on, not on top of it. Not on top of it, right next to it. You're going to get your best clear sound out of that. Today, though, I'm going to show you a way that's going to make this process a whole lot easier and play your chords and change it from one to the other and making them sound clear. So, here we go. Take your first finger and put it on the 5th string, 2nd fret. And your second finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Okay? Take your ring finger, put it on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, okay? And a little pinky finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret, okay? This is a G also. But there's a reason why I'm adding the extra finger down here, the extra string. Instead of a three-string chord, make a 4-string chord, okay? So, you have the G, and you put the ring finger on the 2nd string instead of the 1st, 3rd fret, and you add the little finger to the 1st string, 3rd fret. So these two at the very bottom, the 1st and 2nd string on the 3rd fret, they stay locked in. Secret to the whole process here. They stay locked in, they don't move. So if you're playing G, all you have to do when you go to C is move your 1st and 2nd finger down 1 string each. So here you are on G, and move your 1st finger down 1 string, your 2nd finger down 1 string. Now you're on the 4th and 5th string. These two bottom ones are still where they are. They didn't have to move at all. first bottom 2 strings, 3rd fret. C. Easy transition from G to C. Much better than this to this. You can see that big move. Okay, this makes it super easy. So you have G, okay, and just drop your 1st and 2nd finger down, okay, 1 string apiece, and then move them back up to G. C, G. You can see how easy that is. And boy, it makes the chord a lot easier to move from one to the other. And you'll also be able to press the strings and make the chord sound much clearer than if you're trying to play G and C. Like that. So, bottom 2 locked in, 1st and 2nd string, 3rd fret. 5th string, 2nd fret for your 1st finger. 2nd finger on 6th string, 3rd fret. Bottom 2 locked in, they never move. They stay right here for these 2 chords. G. Just throw downstroke, see? Just move your 1st and 2nd down, back up, G. Simple as this, see? C. G. C. G. Now here's the secret to it. Don't go off on the internet searching from one video to the other on YouTube or all over the internet. Yeah, there's millions of videos on how to play guitar. But the problem with most of them is that they show one way to play, and you go to another video by someone else and they show a different way to play. The key to it is to keep it very simple, keep it focused. You don't have to know 100 chords, 200 chords, just a handful of chords. If you know the right chords and the right way to practice them and the right way to use them in songs, you'll be playing songs, like I say, in a matter of days. Starting the first week you're playing. 10 minutes a day, practice time. 10 minutes per day. Sit down, go pick your guitar for 10 minutes a day. You don't want to over practice. You get frustrated. Your fingers will get too sore. So just keep it simple, 10 minutes a day. You want to learn a handful of chords, but the right chords to play songs that you know how they go. And we'll talk about how to play the song as far as the strumming and that sort of thing in another video. But again, G, 5th string, 2nd fret, 6th string, 3rd fret, ring finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and a little finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. That's G. Okay? 4 fingers on G. And then you go to C. These 2 are never move. You're going to go C, just drop the 1st and 2nd finger down 1 string apiece, still on the 2nd, 3rd fret. That doesn't change. And there's C. Technically, it's a C add 9. Okay, technically. But for us, in these lessons, it's a C chord. Okay? It really doesn't matter C add 9. It's a C. So it's C to G. And I would suggest you sit and use downstroke. C. And just press it back and forth. G. Just like that. Just like that. Easy as pie. Like I say, if I would have been presented with this method way back when, I would have been playing very much sooner than what I was able to. It could be much longer because I was trying to make the chord traditionally, and this little method is super quick and easy. And there's 2 other chords, actually there's 4 other chords along with these, and we're going to cover those later in another video. So be sure to subscribe here while you're here. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and you're going to be notified each and every time I put up a new video. And also, thumbs up, give it a like if you enjoyed it, if you got some benefit from it. I would appreciate that too. So, use downstroke, G, C, G, C. Like I say, if you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, I've even talked to people in their mid-80s how to play guitar. Absolutely. Doing it this way, the way I'm showing you today, anyone can learn to play. Absolutely 100%. So just use the downstroke to start with. And once you feel comfortable with doing that, that little simple move back to G, C. And you're able to move, and your chords are sounding good. Okay? And when you play your chords, you don't have to press real hard. You just want the string to be firm, straight down to the fretboard. Okay? Don't over press. Just a good natural grip, holding the strings down the fretboard. Okay? And then once you get to do downstrokes, then you start to strum. Just let your wrist relax, use your pick, and don't get frustrated with the strumming, friends. Just strum along with me. Just create your strum, make this strong, and just strum back and forth. Let the wrist be relaxed, and just go back and forth, right over the top of the string, right over the sound hole. Okay. If you use an electric guitar, of course you don't have a sound hole, so you won't need to go with the sound hole. But just relax and strum. Go to C. Okay. Back to G. See, that starts sounding pretty good now. Back to C. Back to G. Back to C. And back to G. That's it. G and C. Like I say, there's actually 4 more chords I will show, but be sure to subscribe so you get notified when those videos come out. Try to put new videos up once, twice a week. And now I would like to mention one other thing that's a secret to learning how to play guitar, and that's a capo. A little device like this called a capo, C-A-P-O. And the real use for a capo is if you're playing guitar and you're trying to, and someone says, I sing in the key of C, and you didn't know the chords in the key of C. You can put the capo on and get to the key of C, but still play your same chords that you know. But in our case, when you first learn how to play guitar, this is going to be your best friend right here. So you need to get your capo. You can order them online, get them at your local music store. But by all means, get one. You can take the capo and you can put it anywhere along the neck you want to, okay? Let's just try the 3rd fret here. Now what this does, in reality, when you clamp on the capo, the nut position changes to here, okay? It moves here. So then you're considering this to be your 1st fret, 2nd, 3rd fret, okay? So you would play your chords, the G like you play up here, down here. And you can hear the difference as we raise the key, raise the sound. You hear it? Okay. Okay. Now, say, well, that's all and good, but what does it do? It does 2 things. First of all, if your strings are a little high on your guitar that you're playing on, when you put the capo on, it's going to reduce the height of the string, the distance between the string and the fretboard. The distance between the string and fretboard. So it reduces the height and brings it down closer to the fretboard, the string that is. So it makes it much easier to play. You'll be amazed when you grab that, put the capo on, and you grab these 2 chords, G and C. Say, wow, it's so easy then. It becomes so easy. That's why it's going to become your best friend, learning how to play guitar. And you'll use it to play a whole lot of songs also. Okay. The second thing it does, as you can see, as you move, you see the distance in the frets, okay? And they stay pretty good as far as the same distance up to about the 4th fret. But then as you move down, you'll start seeing the distance between the frets start reducing. See it reducing all the way to the 12th fret, and then it kind of stays the same. So when you're using the capo, and you say go on the 5th fret, let's say 5th fret, okay? Now what it's done, you're playing with the frets closer together here. Still playing the G, okay, and the C, but now you reduce the distance between your fingers, having to reach to the strings. So now you've got 2 things going for you. You've got the strings closer to the fretboard, easier to play, and your distance between your fingers making the chords shorter. two big things that give most beginner guitar players a lot of trouble. And many times it just frustrates them and give up. Two keys. That's what the capo will do for you. So by all means, get you a capo. You'll see how easy it makes the chords. You can put it anywhere on the neck. I've used it all the way down to the 9th, 10th fret down here. But anywhere on the fretboard. Just put it on there and just play these two chords, G and C in this case. Once you learn more chords, you do the same thing with them. But you'll see, makes it much closer for the fingers, and the distance of the strings away from the fretboard coming down makes it really easy to press. Capo, secret weapon. Remember that. It really is. You'll be amazed. You don't put it off. If you're just down learning, get you a capo. It will become, like I say, your absolute best friend. Well, I hope that this lesson, this will help you get started in a quick way, without all the frustration. Again, if you're going from video to video on the internet, stop, please. Just stop doing all that. Forget about all that. If you want to really learn how to play in a good, timely fashion, the easiest way, stick with me here. I'll show you some additional chords and some additional tips and tricks for anyone wanting to learn. Especially, like I say, if you've always wanted to, now you're an adult and you've got the time, and you want to learn how to play for yourself or for your family or for your grandkids, whatever the case may be. Stay with me here. Forget about all the lead and the chord progressions and the riffs and all that sort of thing, modes. Those all have a place way down the road if you want to go that route. But if you're just looking to play songs and learning how to play songs you know quick, this is the place to be. And let me also say that with just a handful of songs, you can play thousands of songs. I said thousands of songs with just a handful of chords, knowing what chords they are and how to put them together. And I can help you with that. Like I said, I've been teaching for 40 plus years, and I want to help anyone wanting to learn how to play, have the resources to be able to play. Now, down in the description, I'm going to have a link to my website, bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. If you click that link, it's going to bring you to my website, and put your email address in the little box and hit 38 free lessons. It'll bring you to a page with 38 step-by-step video lessons. These are the same lessons I've used for 40 years to teach people how to play, and continue to use them today. They will teach you step-by-step how to play. If you were coming here and taking private lessons from me, these same lessons would cost well over $1,000. I'm giving them to you and anyone who wants to learn how to play for free. No credit card, no trial, no partial lesson. These are the complete, full lessons, just like you'd be taking here with me. So be sure and click the link down in the description and go to my website and give me your email. And I won't spam you. I won't share your email with anyone. I won't sell you email. It would just be for my use to allow you to have these lessons. So be sure and click that link. Again, subscribe to my channel. This helps my channel look here on YouTube to be able to spread to other people here on YouTube, maybe wanting to learn how to play guitar. So please subscribe, and again, you'll be notified each time I put up a video. Put your comments down below. If you have a question about something you're having trouble with or been having trouble with, or something you just want to know about the guitar lessons, put your comments below. Ask your questions. I'll be glad to help you in any way I can. And I'll personally respond, usually within 24 hours or sooner. So let me hear from you. Also, tell me what kind of guitar you're playing, whether it's acoustic or electric. Just put down in the comments, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, maybe what brand it is, Fender, Gibson, whatever it might be, whatever the name of the guitar is. I always enjoy seeing what people are playing as far as the way of instruments these days. So I believe that's it for today. Again, don't forget the capo. And don't forget, G, play with a ring finger and little finger on the first 2 strings, 3rd fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, 6th string, 3rd fret, that's G. And when you go to play C, just drop your 1st and 2nd finger down. 1 string. Same, it's as simple as that. Isn't that easy? Absolutely, it really is. So, now's the time. Start your journey, start playing the guitar starting today, because I can show you how to, I will teach you how to play without all the frustration and going in a million different directions. I will lead you the fastest way to be able to play guitar and learn how to play songs. So till next time, let's go play some guitar.